Good afternoon, everybody. This is Vladimir coming with a quick video. Well, not really quick. It is the power hour. Want to make sure the video is live. All right, and it actually is right on time on the dip. So this is gonna be my potential overnight play here, and LFVN, it reported good earnings. So I'm going to be playing it on two different accounts. One of them is from the $4,000 account, and the other one is for my bigger account. So, reason why I'm going to buy this to hold it overnight is the potential gap up. Since it is reporting good earnings, so I am going to start a starter position here. Maybe let it dip some more before I start. Get in right around 11 here, because I assume this is gonna do a lot of over and under. So let me not go big at once yet. I went big uptick. So got 1,000 shares here at the 1103s, and again, the reason why I chose that spot, it seen this big. Let me zoom in on this. Wow, this is going already. I wasn't expecting it to move this fast yet, but nonetheless, it kept going over and trying to pass the 11s, get to the 11, because that's where like the resistance was at, roughly around the 11 area. It did on volume. On, as you can see, this candle right here. Let me zoom in even further. See that big shadow thing in the back? All right, let me put in another buy order, because this to be expected to have it to go over under. I missed it. I'm just gonna put an order down just in case it breach it. Alright, so I could be a little patient and be ready to execute if need be. So hopefully this buy thing is not gonna be in the way. So you're gonna have to bear with me with that. So it announced good earnings. You know, it gapped up from, it closed yesterday around like the 944s. It gapped all the way up to like 9 something. Then it started fading. So I still had it on my watch list just to watch it, to be able to trade late afternoon, since it is earnings. And the resistance area is right around the 11s. As you can see, it spiked. It topped off at the like 1090s, came down, breached it, couldn't pass it. Then it finally did it just a few minutes ago on strong volume and made its way all the way to 1119s. So I wasn't gonna buy it right then and there. I was actually gonna wait till it did the dip like it just did, just to retest it. And roughly right now my risk level would be like the 1088. So roughly right now I'm about 20 cents a share of a risk. So currently that's about like $200 loss that I'm risking. But the potential plus side of it is, if it does what I think it's gonna do, which, you know, typically earnings the next day, the second day of the run, it normally have a spike and it could test the 1219s or even past the 1219. And if it do that, that's $1, you know, that's $1, over $1.09, $1.10 upside. So doing the math with my current level here. So that's about $1,900 a profit, only risking, about $200. That risk to reward, it's acceptable to me, because all I needed to do just to be right on one play, then it'll wipe away all my loss. So currently right now, just watching it. Add if it do start spiking even further, closer to 4 o'clock, I may add to it. With my second account here, I do need to submit an order. Now with the second accounts, it's still underneath the pattern day trader rule. So with that one, I gotta be very, very, very cautious as far as when I enter, so that way I'm not getting stopped out and then the stock doing exactly what I think it's gonna do. So I'll put in an order. And with that, I'm not going to be able to buy as many shares as well. So at most, I could probably get about 359 shares. Not too. Hopefully, we get another dip here. I want to do this like as close as possible to. Let me see a dip like right around here. Okay. Adjust my quality. Alright, it's actually moving without me. Not really moving without me, but on my second account, it's moving without it, and I do not want to buy. On the upper end of the channel. So meanwhile, let me talk to you guys about this trade here. I actually shorted this earlier, and I got out 20 cents too early, because I stopped out at like 753, I think, and I was short since about like 767. So I wasn't patient. And now, And I knew I should have held it to actually hold it overnight, because the pattern like this, it normally, after a red candle day, it normally gaps down. I might still go in. This thing is collapsing. Wow. And this is what I was expecting, but didn't have the patience. And now it is moving on with no. And I left a lot of money on the table for this one. Only made $190. It's it's crazy, like how impatient I am. Definitely working on that as far as with trading. The more patient you are, the more reward. Um, so I'm also looking at this. If this could go from green to red, I'm gonna end up shorting this, but this may be another day. This ticker is TIS, so it may gap up tomorrow. So on its first red day, definitely, if I'm not working in the market, I am gonna, short this. But this right here, traded this bad, because that would have been like 40 cents downside, but it is crazy. Alright, go back to the next action. So I'm currently in it, the bigger account, and I have a buy order with the smaller account. Ideally, I want to see another dip. And also, depending if this thing run up super fast, I might not hold it overnight, because why hold overnight if you already made, like 40, 50, 60 cents a share off of the trade. So because I rather make singles than try to, every time I'm at bat, just swinging for home runs. I mean, I never was a baseball player, but I could imagine if every time you step up to the plate, you're just trying to swing for home runs, you get a lot of strikeouts. Big seller at the 1121. So hopefully we could see it scare the stock down. Also, the account with another add on. Let's see. Played this thing really bad. I can't believe it. Ugh. And also with TIS, and I was shorting it in here. I just gotta be more patient. Next time at bat, be a little bit more patient. See, I don't want to just attack the ask just in case it dipped down and I could get a lower fill. Like it bounced a little bit, so it could bounce some more. I might just short and hold overnight. Okay, here we go. The other counter. No, not yet. Just moved up the order. All right, 15 minutes left to the market close. Did my order get it just dipped? Ah, it's uptick. I need somebody to 5 cent spread. Dip, but I ain't get my order filled. This one may, the smaller kind of may just go without it because I don't want to. Cause that's too wide of a risk, especially with this huge huge seller at the 1121 here. Normally with these earnings winter, and I'm gonna try to hold these for a couple of days. But as you could see, when I bought the first time with this earnings here, I sold I sold like right up here. And as you could see, a couple of days later, it reached the 12. That was one of them. CHRS, the same thing. Bought it here, and I sold it somewhere right here. I think that one I took a loss for it and rebuying it later, something like that. But as you see, it went from 17. I bought it like 1780 something, and now it's at like 18. But the top that it got for that day, last couple of those next days was 1960. BPI, same thing for that one. And you could go back and look at all these trades because I bought them all of them live. I bought it like right in here, and I sold the same day before the market closed. And as you could see, got it in at like the 12 now. High was 1353. TCS, same thing here. Bought it close to the market end. Sold it like right up here. The high that it hit, it was 1242. VSI, same thing here. I mean, you're seeing some of the same patterns. Bought it right around here, And so the next day on the high hit was 13.12. So this one is not quite the same as far as pattern, but I believe once if it could break past this, then let me see when take a look at the multi-year. Yeah, like the next really level of resistance is that like the 15s, and it may take a couple of days to grind up there. But if it could pass the 12s, which I think it may, you're looking at 1597 in the next couple of days. I didn't even check the volume to see if the volume was even working on here. Or else I've just been talking to myself. I'm gonna check it. Let me see. Check the volume. Okay, the volume is fine. But yeah. But yeah, so resistance after here, 1597. But this is the more and more I play this pattern, and I forgot about ATTU. Same thing here for ATTU. Bought it like here, right on the end, and sold it like in the 16. It like these patterns, it's incredible, like how much they do, and all of them, they have one thing in common. Well, two things in common. They're breaking out. That wasn't it. Let me go back to it. There it is. They're breaking out. This is the breakout level, and they reported good earnings. Breakout. Ideally, you want to get it, right here in the 8s. I want to get it in the 8s, then ride it up. But if you miss this run up, you could normally get it towards the end of the day. So it broke out, reported good earnings. Same here, broke out, reported good earnings. So that's one of my top catalysts. So the more more variables is typically the easier and more predictable that becomes. And not to mention the overall markets is good too. When I was going down, it was good. I spoke too soon. Well, it gapped up, but yeah. But you definitely would love. The best scenario would be if today was a Friday and it's breaking out plus earnings. The last play that I did that was earnings breaking out, I made It was like close to about $8,000 just on one trade, and that was just from the gap up level. After that, it ran. So talk about leaving money on the table. It looked like the market is about to close. I am gonna push my order up because it's still finishing pretty strong. I just don't like that 1121 there. So I got in with the stall account at 1117 there. Oops. The drop. The profit taker, so I got in way too soon. So I'm gonna up my risk level to the 11s because that's where the last dip happened and it perked up there. We'll buy another extra 1,000 shares. All right. So, alright, so I'm up 235. See, with the other account, I could have got a better execution had I just waited a little bit more. Alright, that's it for the market. So I'm gonna make a video recap of my trades for today. So far for today, with this latest one, I think I'm up, yeah, close to about $1,000. Close to about 1,000 today. And I mean, I did bad trades. This should have capitalized more on this, but unfortunately, I wasn't patient. NTIS, I should have capitalized more of it. But I'll make a video recap of my trades today, later on tonight. So this is it. This is Vlad signing.